Hello.
Hey, Nicholas.
Hi, sorry about that. Got that all
Oh,
sorted
no
now.
worries at all. So, how's the day so far?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, Nicholas, you recently put down your new video, Bleach, on the YouTube. And so, can you tell me a bit about the video and the songwriting and the production behind it?
Sure. So for writing the song, I just started just in here in my room, just playing around with chords and such, and listening to some listening to some of the new records and that, and I just kind of laid out a basic structure, and then brought it to our other guitarist Ryan in the band, and he led some put some leads and stuff on it, and then we decided it might be an idea to start putting some synthesizers over the top. So we just wanted to start experimenting with all the interesting stuff we could put on, and then just kind of built from there. Um, we ended up really liking the track, and we thought it might be an idea to put it out first and get it out there. Video, we went with a guy that a friend of ours vouched for, and he said he was good, so we went all right. And we went out to this big warehouse. It was about a 40-degree day, so it was a bit of a tough one. And we just thought we'll get ourselves in a room, get some cool, interesting masks and stuff, and build an interesting concept, start building a cool world, and just having some fun with it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, you guys are planning to put up an album, or is something is on the works?
Yes, we are working on an EP at the moment, pretty much almost finished. So there'll be a couple more, one or two more tracks for this year, and the rest of it will probably be on course for next year.
Sounds good. And the name of the band, Live Like Animals. So, what was the idea behind the name?
Okay, so pretty much one of our biggest influences that we have as a band is another band called Live Nothing But Thieves.
Yeah.
And they actually have a song called "Live Like Animals," which which we loved. I love playing it all the time, and so we just kind of thought what they were talking about in the song, and the way that the energy of the song. We thought, oh, this is really kind of working for us when we're putting it over in our head, like as a real mantra for us, and that. So we thought, let's take it. Let's take it, and it seems to work since then.
Yeah, sounds interesting. And
Yeah,
can you tell me a bit about Live Like Animals, how the band started, and how you guys got together and started it?
yeah, sure. So we started with me and our guitarist Ryan. We were both in another band called My Kind of Memory from high school, long time ago, and we ended up creative differences. We ended up leaving that project, and we kind of didn't really have anything else to do. We were never usually the creative drive behind that old band. We sort of just came in, did our parts over the top, but we thought let's stick our heads together and try to ourselves, just the two of us, really start to create something that we wanted to create instead of just turning up and playing. So we ended up having a really fun time with that, and got contacted by someone who we used to open for quite a lot, who his name was Miles, and he was really interested in doing a project with us, and he's kind of been not officially with us part of the band, but he's been behind the scenes a lot, helping us with songwriting. He's a very smart, very lovely dude. He's been really helpful to us, and pretty much we've just built it up from there. Built it up from just wanting to be creative and make something that hasn't been made before, and it's been growing ever since.
Sounds amazing. And
Yeah,
recently, you guys got signed up with Hard Drive Agency, a record deal.
yeah.
So, can you tell me how that happened and how do you feel about that?
Oh, so it's very exciting. It's really exciting to be working with a group of such great people. They're really talented. They know what they're doing, and it's been a fun experience. So we got to them by our friend who I mentioned before, Miles, who he recently, I can't remember if it was about a year ago, I believe. He started a new job at Hard Drive Agency,
Mhm.
and was pitched us to them a couple months ago because he really saw some potential in what we were doing, and he said, I think that you guys would be ready to take this step. And we had a couple of chats with the people in charge there, and we both agreed that it would be really beneficial for both of us to join forces, and they've been super helpful ever since.
Sounds amazing. And some of your tracks are on the radio all over Australia, and it's on like a wildfire. So how do you feel, and how is the reception that you're receiving so far?
Oh, it's obviously very, very humbling hearing your stuff play on the radio. It's brilliant. You know, we all sat up and waited for the song to come on. You know, have a little thing about it. And it's a really good experience seeing something you've created be put out like that. And I'm really happy with all the reception we've been getting. Everyone that's talked about the song has been super, super positive and, you know, really encouraging. And it's really humbling to get all the great acclaim.
Sounds good. I know the situation is bad around the world with the pandemic and things like that, but did you guys ever had a chance to play in front of the audience?
We did get one chance to play a show back on Halloween last year, when our restrictions were in a time where they allowed us to play, which was good. It was a sit down show, but that didn't stop it from being a great experience getting out, because we hadn't played a show in such a long time and we loved playing live. So we got one opportunity to play, which was good. Since then we haven't yet, but we're hoping soon we'll be able to get back on the stage.
Sounds good. And like you said, you guys are working to come up with an EP. And what would be the other plans following that? And do you have any kind of touring plans, probably start of next year?
We don't have any solid plans yet, but it's definitely something that we are behind the scenes working on with our team and Hard Drive and everyone. I know that we were supposed to have our Bleach release show last Friday, which unfortunately had to get postponed due to the restrictions over here. But that'll now be in October of this year. So that's something to look something to look forward to for us. But touring plans in the works, but I can't give any much more on that just yet.
Sounds good. And the media has been telling about the pop sensation from Australia, but you guys are more of an alternative kind of metal. That's what you sound to me. So what is this pop sensation is all about?
I'm not sure. I guess I know for us, experimenting with that side of things probably came quite a lot from what Bring Me the Horizon have been doing recently. I know that we take a big influence on them and their experimentation into just incorporating as many wild genres as you can. I think it's a really, really nice experience if you can get as many people, as many different kinds of people who are into as many different kinds of music to at least somewhat enjoy one part of your music, because then the amount of people you get to you get to surround yourself with, the amount of people you get to have fans and interact with is just larger and more diverse.
Sounds good. And talking about the music, you guys are much different from a lot of the other bands that comes from Australia. The sound is totally genuine, and it's something different when you listen to the other bands, and that's amazing. And could you be the next big thing from Australia?
Oh, very, very, very kind words from you there. I don't want to jinx anything. That would be lovely. I would definitely love to take this band as far as it possibly can, and that's definitely how ambitious we all of us are. We've all been working very hard over the last year. We've got a lot of material in the back, a lot of plans, a lot of stuff ready that we're not announcing yet or saying yet, but there's lots of stuff ready. So as long as we stick to the drive that we have, and we make sure that we're sticking to that goal, who knows?
That's amazing. And I know you guys are quite known in Australia as of now, but on a global level, how is the reach?
So I heard too much on the global scale. I think that's a sort of market that we'll hopefully get to soon. I think it takes once now Bleach has been out for a couple of weeks now. I'm sure it'll probably be taking a bit of time to get out there. But we have had a couple of a couple of people overseas that have been commenting. People just send us a message, or they go, "Oh, we're really digging the track," and it's nice to see a couple of different countries pop up. And I have a lot of people I know from the UK who I really pushed the song out to. I said, "Hey, it'd be really great if you gave this to everyone and see how they like it." And there's been a few people over there that have really caught on in the UK too, which is nice to see a little bit of international reach. But hopefully it will keep expanding.
Sounds good. And through this interview, a lot of people will be watching this interview. So through this interview, what would you like to say for the people who has not listened to Live Like Animals and who would be interested to listen to Live Like Animals?
Okay, all right. Well, I think I'd say that one of the first things about Live Like Animals is energy. There's a lot of energy, experimentation as well. If you want to hear a sound that encompasses everything you listen to, there is big breakdowns, there's huge choruses, there's riffs, there's electronic sections, there's synths, there's pop sensibility. I think if you're into any sort of music that has energy, that you like to, makes you want to get up and you dance or mosh or do whatever, if you're into something that has a lot of energy to it, you're going to be into this, because it's all about bringing the energy. It's all about fun. It's all about experimentation, and it's all about taking things to the next step. So definitely something to look out for if if you're into most things. I think there's a small little part in our sound that you can probably latch onto. Definitely, if you're a fan of things like Bring Me the Horizon or Boston Manor or Enter Shikari as well, definitely a band to watch out for.
Sounds good. And Nic, finally, what would be the message for the fans?
Oh, well, just thank you for listening and streaming and watching Bleach. Thank you so much for the great reception that it's gotten. It's been absolutely fantastic. I hope everyone keeps enjoying what we've got to come, and just get ready, because there's more coming, and everyone's hopefully, if it goes well, it's going to enjoy it just as much, if not more, than they have so far.
Sounds great. And Nic, thank you so much for putting up the video of Bleach, an amazing video, I would say, and the song was beautiful. And we are looking forward for the upcoming EP, and we would be waiting for that. And thanks again for making music and spread the love of music throughout the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much as well. Thank you very much for having me on. Thanks for your kind words. It's been an absolute pleasure.
And you have a good day, Nic. Nice meeting you today.
You too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too, mate. Thank you.